As you can see, the door is open and the pigs are out. The good part is in the back of this trailer. Got 2 of them loaded last night. I got to go to the slaughterhouse today. It's raised processing in Caneyville. We've been using them for years. They're just a really good place to get your pork done, or your beef, or anything you want to do. So if everything works out pretty good, I'll unload these hogs, bring the trailer back, and then head to my actual job, because right now I'm going to be about 4 hours late. With a long weekend, this is the only day I had, so this is what we end up doing. I'm still in 4-wheel drive, so let's put this back in 2-wheel drive. I didn't make it very far, but I'm just gonna check everything, make sure this door is shut. You never know. I'd hate for the door to open up. Everything in the back is still latched. I don't have taillights to this trailer. I think I've already told you all that, but I don't think these little piggies mind. But they're looking pretty good. Go around here and check the front. Make sure my chains are on, ball is on. Everything looks secure. Chains are good. That's up. All right, I guess let's hit the road. Looks like they had some damage the other day. We didn't have that much damage, but man, they lost a big tree. Oh, Caneyville, it's flooded like it always is. All right, we are here. Raised processing. Alright, so check the door, make sure everything looks good and tight. They unloaded the hogs. I should know in a couple days how much they weigh. Got them all sliced. Sausage. I think I got some pork belly. I got everything that you'd want from hogs. So we'll just find out in the next couple of days what they weigh, and then go from there. But now it's time to go to work. But neat little old building here. They've been here for years. They did my deer and all my pork so far. I will say the driveway is not the best one to go down, because it's way down there somewhere. So unfortunately, I'm here at work, so gotta put the old safety glasses on and deal with this day. At least I don't have to be here all day. Just a couple hours, then I go home. All right, so I got the trailer unloaded. All right, so the trailer's unloaded. It has nothing in it on the inside. It stinks. Let me just tell you, it stinks. But I do need to clean this thing out. I don't think I'm going to do it today. It's not horrible, but it definitely needs a good spray and clean. I don't know, maybe new walls too. Definitely new walls. All right, so it took some hours today to go pick the meat up, because they said it was done. They got it done in like 2 days, something like that. So he said it's a lot of crates, and I'll show you all in a second what it looks like. But it's gonna be a lot of meat. Brought this out, and he said that's not even half of it. So let's load it up. All right, so we definitely got a load of meat. I got literally everything you can think of. This car down pretty good. I stopped at the end of the road because I wanted to get that sign. They've been here for years, and I think they're gonna still stay. So if y'all need anything, check them out. I gotta get these hogs to our freezer and then get back to work, because I'm not on the clock. I took some hours, but I gotta get back to work and finish out the day. All right, so now I gotta unload all this meat into, now I know the top does not look good, but the interior stays cold, so that's all that matters. Let me go on and throw all this meat in here, and then I gotta hurry up and get back to work. All right, so the car is empty, but our freezer is completely full. I mean, I have everything you can think of pork-wise. I got this whole thing over here is all sausage, and then this one way down there is full of sausage. And then basically I smoothed everything over. That way I can shut this lid. But look at this big old pork belly. Dad is gonna like me. So I got a big old pork belly. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, looks like some good meals in there. In this little tack room here, we have been debating on getting rid of my feed bin and then putting in a couple extra freezers. I definitely think we have the room. It's just, one, freezers cost a lot of money. So that's gonna be one of our big problems. But as much as we do chickens, we do our own chickens, we do our own beef, we do our own pork. Critters behind me, if they don't straighten up, they're gonna go in the freezer. The goats. But, you know, and then I kill a deer every year. So we are running out of freezer room, and we're probably going to need to buy like 2 or 3. So hopefully pretty soon we might end up with more freezers, and that could be a little bit more organized, because she is going to not like it when she comes home today and she sees all that just piled in there. So, whoops. I guess since I'm here, I'll let the dogs out and they can go play. He's definitely going to be happy for me now. So I'll tie them up. This old car right here is out of gas, and it's a company car. It's actually Jessica's work car, and I don't have a gas card, and so I'm gonna drive her Jeep. Because as you can tell, my white truck is loaded down with dirt, and my black truck's got IBC totes in the back of it, and I don't want to unload that. All right, so let's drop the work car off and get in the old Jeep. As you can tell, we're not short of vehicles around here. I'm trying to brag, but if I can, I'm gonna have an extra vehicle for every day of the week, because you never know when you might need it. Plus, who don't like driving around in a Jeep? Well, I'm back here at work only for a couple hours. I think I only got like 2 more, and then I get to go home. So long day, a lot of running, but I got all my hog stuff in, so that's good. And yeah, hopefully this will be good meat for the next year. All right, so I don't really have the exact numbers. I'm still kind of working on the math, and next year, or the next time I do these hogs, I'm gonna do it like exact and see how much it's really gonna cost us. Because I think it was like $200 and something for the pigs, and then we ended up around 800. I'm gonna have to count the bags, like I said, but I think it was around 800 for feed. And then the slaughter bill was $400. So, I mean, that's pricey, yes, but there are easier ways to lower that bill down a little bit. But for the most part, it's our meat. We raised it. I know what they ate, and so I'm hoping for next time we do the hogs, they are going to be on grass 100% of the time, in rotation, and not stuck in a barn, because they were stuck in a barn. The only thing they could eat is feed, and that was it. So I think like our last hog that we had was partial grass fed and then partial grain, and it stayed in one of the big fields behind me. And I think it was he or she, whatever it was, doesn't matter, but did great. Never had any problems with that one. So I think next time we're definitely going to rotational graze these in the side field. I need to lot that up a lot better than it is now, but move them every couple days and move them every 14 days or whatever, and get that taken care of. I think that will be actually our positive, and it will lower our bill on our feed dramatically. So hopefully this didn't break the bank too bad. I don't feel like it did. It never really kind of hurt, but we did have a freezer full of beef, and really not beef, pork, and that's really what matters, is the freezers are full, and everything's good, so we don't have to go buy any pork at all. We'll sell what we don't want to eat, because there's no reason for it to waste when somebody might want it. So we're not big sausage eaters. I don't like breakfast sausage too much. She will make it, but for the most part, we'll probably sell a couple of rolls and get rid of them, and any other thing that we don't really want to eat too much, we'll get rid of. So all in all, I think it was pretty good. I kind of do miss them, because my scraps last night just went to the chickens, and that was it. Not that they didn't mind it, but I liked it better going to the hogs. I feed less now, because now the only thing I have to do is feed the dogs, because she takes care of the chickens. So my nightly chores are actually getting easier, but oh well. So all in all, we're doing pretty good.